So, like I was saying earlier, um, hi. I know I don't never go live at night because I be like tired working with my clients and everything. And I'm about to watch my favorite alien movie. Um, but yeah, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get closer to the light. Wait, I made the work disappear. Call me. Okay, it's better. But yeah, like I was saying, a lot of this stuff that people promote online is very ego based, very much ego based. And that's why I don't really do that because it doesn't really get anybody anywhere. Um, like that whole even with the twin flame thing. You know, I be watching the tarot readers and stuff, and I think it's so funny because a lot of people they really do be believing that like their love is just so powerful and they're so powerful that these guys just couldn't come to terms with how powerful their love was. Let me tell you something. That's a lie. Okay, these guys are just having the time of their lives without any accountability. That's all that is. That's really all that is. It's not no. Oh my God. You really think he's at home like, oh, the power, so much love. I can't handle it. Oh my God, I can't handle all this love and power and glory. Like, it's not. That's not what's going down. Like, it's not. That's not what's going down. Okay, like what he's doing is he's like, well, I know this girl feeling me a whole lot, so I'm gonna just keep her right here. You know, do what I need to do, say what I need to say, and you know, she gonna stick around because she feeling me. She clearly like me a whole lot. Like he's not sitting at home like, oh, the twin flame soulmate connection's too powerful. Oh my God, you know, like he's not doing that. You know, he's not doing that shit. He's with the other bitch. That's what he's doing, okay? Why he knows you texted him talking about some, you just can't handle our love. I was just too powerful for you. You know what? You're never gonna find another love like this. Even that, even stuff like that, very ego based, very much so like narcissistic. Like I don't ever believe that when me and my exes break up or have a falling out or something, he'll never find another one like me. Even if he doesn't, that don't have shit to do with me. You know, that don't, I mean, you messed up over here. I don't care what you got to do after me. You know, I'm not really thinking like he's going to he's never gonna find another like me. He's never gonna do anything better than me. Like that's all ego based and just narcissism. Like, and a lot of people struggle with that. A lot of people struggle with that. A good percentage, mainly straight people, because gay people that I've worked with and queer people that I work with, they don't be fucking acting like that for real. It's really just like a lot of straight people that be acting like that, acting like they're just irreplaceable walking gods, and it's just like nobody has decided that they are a god yet or they haven't been worshipped. That's something that a lot of straight people do because gay people from the time that they're young, they're already deemed as outcasts in society. So they don't get what straight people get where they're just like told like, oh yeah, you're just so special, you're going to find special love, you're going to find a soulmate, they're going to treat you like a queen or treat you like a king or royalty or something like that. That's something only straight people are encouraged to believe. So they don't really get caught up in narcissism like that. And that's something I've noticed from working with all different types of people. They're also not super entitled either, because they just don't believe, a lot of them don't believe that they are entitled to being treated like that, or not taught to believe that the way that straight people are, you know? They also don't believe that people are at home struggling with the power, and it's just a twin flame connection so much. They're not. If you really think these niggas sitting at home and doing that, you is dumb, okay? And good luck. Good luck, okay? Like, I had a guy tell me he was so scared of his love for me. Meanwhile, his phone kept ringing with text notifications, acting like he doesn't know why his phone going off. Yeah, that's exactly what they be doing. It's all talk. It's all talk, and it's really manipulative, because they're really just trying to get you in a position where you feel like, oh, this is so deep and so powerful. This is a game that guys play. This love is so deep and so powerful and irreplaceable that you will not be disloyal to them, and you won't leave them alone. That's basically what it is. It's just like, just talk. It's just talk. It's like telling somebody, oh, you are so special. You're such a queen. Oh my God, you're such a goddess. Oh man, I don't think I could ever replace anybody like you. Meanwhile, he's telling that to like 5 other people. It's like, show me. Show me how much of a goddess I am. You know? Where's the proof? Where's the proof? Like, seriously, where's the proof? You know? Yeah, I love your market voices. I have like 1,000 little voices. It's crazy. Y'all funny as shit. But yeah, you just gotta, you can't be sitting there listening to some guys talking. That's all talk. He's talking to you. He's lying. Number one. Number two is just like, prove it. Where's the proof? Where's the proof? You love me? Show me. Show me. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. Oh yeah, and the movie I'm about to watch is Prometheus. That's my favorite alien movie, because I like when the aliens killed them after they came all the way there. It's like, it came all the way to another planet to ask about themselves. That shit is so hilarious to me. Like, you flew light years away to another planet to ask them about ghetto ass Earth. You played yourself. You know? Even if you are spiritual like that, they don't need you to know, because they'll use it against you. Hell yeah. You know how easy it is to just tell somebody they're so special and irreplaceable. Oh my God, you're such a goddess, girl. You are so tight. You so amazing. Ain't nobody like you. Oh my God, this pussy was so good. It's the best I ever had. Can't wait to get it again for free. And then go and hop in somebody else's bed and tell them the same thing. All these dudes be pillow talking y'all and y'all fall for it. Nah. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like, what about dudes going hot and cold on you, avoiding you and pushing you away? He's playing you, dog. He's playing you. Like, it's really just that simple. Like, hot and cold. What are we doing? It's just like, he's not pushing you away. He's keeping you at arm's length, so you understand your position. You understand that you're not his girlfriend, but you're definitely accessible for free sex or validation or whatever you guys are doing together. You're accessible for whatever you guys have in common. That's it. That's all that means. And that's what they doing. They be like, girl, this pussy's so amazing, girl. Can't wait to hit it again for free. 50 more free times. So amazing. Oh my God. They're all doing all of that in the bedroom. Oh my God, this is the best I ever had. And y'all be falling for that shit every time. And then they get up. They get their nasty asses up and put the same drawers they had on for the last 5 days, hop in the bed with somebody else, and do the same thing. Oh, girl, this pussy is amazing. Can't wait to get it for free 50 more times. You know, that's what they do every single time. Like, like that's what they do. I'm telling y'all, that's what they do. Get up, right in them same dirty drawers and jeans they've been wearing, and go to somebody else's house that they probably sleep over part time, rent free, exactly, and do the same thing. Girl, can't wait to get it on. This is the amazing pussy. This is the most amazing pussy I ever had. I don't even gotta pay for it. That's what they doing every single time. Like, that's what they doing. I'm telling y'all. Y'all be crying. Y'all be falling for it. Somebody playing hot and cold with you, they keeping you at arm's length because they got a few other ones. That's what they doing. That's what they doing. They keeping you at arm's length. They try to make sure they like, all right, I'm gonna keep this one over here. You know, because when I had time and I had two legs to walk on, I was doing the same thing. So, you know, like, yep. Then they ask you for a ride. Be like, can you drive me? Can you drop me off at my man's house? Can you call me an Uber, man? Y'all know now I usually take private cars. I don't really take pools, but when I used to take pools a whole lot, every time I got into a pool, it was a guy that was getting in under the name of some shit like Jessica, Elizabeth. I'm like, that shit is crazy. And I used to wait too. They'd be like, you are now what did they say? I don't even know what they say anymore. Sharing a ride or co-riding with Jessica. And then a dude get right in the car. That's exactly what they be doing. Could not be me. Could not be me. Like, it could not be me. I'm not gonna sit there and let somebody sweet talk me and like not prove what they saying to me. First of all, I'm not listening to a bunch of talk. This is why I be saying I don't be talking to guys for a long time. I don't let them wrap me up. Like, you're not about to just be talking to me. Oh yeah, texting me all the time. Like, I don't have time for that. I don't even give out my number like that. Like, the last year, I think I gave out my number to 5 people. And 3 of which I ended up going on a date with. 2 of them were business partners. I don't even give out my number. Like, you're not about to sit up in my message box, in my inbox, and size me up. Oh yeah, girl, you is so amazing. Oh my God, your work is so cool. Oh, you is so beautiful. And then, like, I never see you, or you never taking me on a date or flying me anywhere, or we not, like, no. Like, yeah, well, it's always a dude riding under a chick name. Always. Oh my God, it's always happening. Um, One of my girlfriends would pick up her man that lived 30 minutes away for him to come over, get laid and fed, and then she took him back to his house. Yeah, a lot of these dudes be living good as hell. And all they gotta do is just talk. Just gotta text you and be like, yeah, girl, you was just so amazing. That pussy is so great. Ooh, oh my God. I never had nothing like it. This is just so amazing. Can't wait to eat that. Don't even be making bitches come. Like, you just, yeah, don't be giving out your number to these guys, because all they're going to do is sit there and wrap you up, size you up a whole lot, and then not do anything. That's exactly what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do. They're going to sit there and tell you, oh my God, girl, send me a picture. Ooh, you was looking so amazing. Oh my God, can't wait to be next to you. That's what they're going to do. And they're going to do that shit for 30 days straight until you finally give in and be like, oh yeah, what are you doing tonight? And then go over their house for a little Netflix and chill, and then what? You know? Yeah, I'ma wife you up. You deserve to be wifed and taken care of. Oh my God, I can't believe you're not dating a millionaire. Oh my God, I'm just so blessed to be talking to you. Ooh. Like all that shit, they is like they're just. Hey, Jadera. Hey, Sunflower. Like, I'm telling you, like, don't be letting these guys just be talking to you. Oh, girl, you is just such a goddess. Can't wait to see you tonight. Get it on. Like, that's exactly what they be doing. Y'all be falling for it. Y'all be falling for it. Y'all falling for it. Ooh, girl, you is my twin flame. I never even knew a love like this. Like, them dudes be lying like shit. Like, never knew a love like this. They be lying like shit. Meanwhile, they telling somebody else the same thing. Never knew a love like this. Girl number 2, girl number 3, girl number 14. You my twin flame. I feel like this is a soulmate connection. That's exactly what they be doing. That's exactly what they be doing. Fuck, this literally happened to me. Thank you for posting. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, most women are trash, but you one of the good ones. Oh, yeah. Girl, you is so different. Like, I'm telling you, that's all they got to do for a lot of people to fall for them because so many women live in their ego, and trying to satisfy that and living for that instant gratification of a text message, a morning text, or like, or just somebody just acknowledging them. And that's why you can't base your self confidence on what people say about you. Um, like, I love all of you guys, and you guys are always saying amazing things to me, and it's awesome, but I can't base my confidence on that, because if I did, I don't feel like I could put my best into my ladies and into my work, because I would just be sitting there believing, oh, well, these people think I'm so great, so I must be so great. No, my greatness comes from the work that I'm doing. My greatness comes from how I love other people and how I treat other people. That's where my greatness comes from. Not from, what people say to me on Twitter and Instagram. Like, I love it. I love it all. And I believe the same thing about all of you guys. But you can't base your confidence off of validation or what other people are saying to you, because it really will put you in a place of being like up here, and then when you can't prove that to yourself with that instant gratification, you get knocked down completely. Like, I'm telling you, it's so. Oh shoot, this is my son. Where's my phone? I don't even know where my phone is. Damn, I don't even know where my phone is. I'm trying to make amends. Fuck. Damn, how did I lose my phone like that? Probably fell in the couch. See, sitting there talking shit. I was talking shit. But yeah, you can't be basing your confidence and believing what these guys are saying, because most of them lying anyway, and they just gonna tell you whatever sounds good so that you keep talking to them. That's it. Damn, I don't even know where the fuck that John went. This is the type of magic that I do. I ain't moved one at all, and I done lost my phone. Like, I'm here for crackheads. I'm telling you, man. And people are crackheads for validation too. That shit is so real. Like, talking to you is a different experience. Yeah. Like, I had a guy. find out I was a Taurus and started calling me Mother Earth, and about how he could tell that I was very nurturing and why I was so beautiful. My name will do. Yeah, that's what they be doing. I'm telling y'all. It's the easiest way. It's the easiest way. Damn. It's the easiest way because what they gonna do? What I mean, if they could talk to you and tell you all that stuff, then what work do they have to do? You know. I'm trying to catch up with everybody. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Yeah, learning about astrology too. Learning about astrology is a big one too now. Um, yeah, men will even project onto you these traits that they wish you had so they can get into your psyche. Yeah, just like the guy talking about you're so nurturing, all this shit. Like, he don't even know you, you know? Like it's a scam. It's definitely a scam. I had a guy call me and sing a song always and forever after one date. I knew he was trying to manipulate me because that song's corny as fuck. Yeah. This nigga said I remind him of himself and my mom, and it hits too close to home. It's a scam. Yeah, I'm telling you, y'all reading this stuff like these dudes really be pulling like these dudes really be turning into fucking who is that dude? Who is that dude? They be turning into Trey Songz. Whoa. Heart attack. Oh, there it is. See? Fell right in the couch. They be turning straight into Trey Songz on you. And they know it's just because it's so easy. It's so... Oh, shoot. Okay. It's so easy to do that. It's so easy to do that. It's so easy to get over on people like that. You know, it's even business people do it. You know, astrologers do it. They be like, "Girl, you understand? Do you see this card? Do you see this card, girl? Do you see this card? This means you was an emperor. You was a goddess, okay? You was an emperor. Do you understand that he couldn't handle all of what you had? He couldn't handle all that love, girl. You's the queen, okay? He's just a page." All right, you need to understand. You need to understand that you got to bring this page up to where the queen is. Like, I'm telling you, everybody be doing that. Dating coaches, they be doing the same thing. Girl, he's just not ready for you, and he's not ready for the type of love that you want, that you have. But stick around for a little bit. Show him how to be a man. Show him how to be a man, because sometimes men need a woman that's gonna bring that out of them, you know. And do dating coaches, they be doing the same shit. See, sometimes some of us, we don't know how to man up when we got a great opportunity in front of us. And the thing is, some women, you gotta stick around and understand that a man gonna go through a lot to get to that place, to get to that soft spot. Okay, you gotta get to the soft spot. You gotta be there for that. They be doing it. Like, they be doing it, and people be hyped up. They be like, yeah, yeah, I'm the emperor. And I be like, y'all is dumb as fuck. Like, and the thing is, like, like, you'll read the comments under these videos, because I'm always reading comments under videos. That's like one of my favorite things, because I like being in people's business, right? And like, just seeing how people will be like, yeah, I've been waiting on this guy for 3 years. Yeah, he went and got married to somebody else, but I know that he's my true love. Even though he's with that woman, I know that we belong together. So he recognized and stepped up for this girl, but he didn't with you, even though you're available for him to step up with, and he knows you're available, and you're still waiting in this like narcissistic, egomaniac way of thinking about yourself, where you believe that you're so powerful and so great that he had to marry someone else. But that's really how people think, you know? Like, I'm telling you, that's what they be doing. He's a page girl. You's an empress. So like that's what they be doing, and it gets people hyped up. And this is how people sell to people all the time. This is literally what works, you know, because so many people are like literally obsessed with themselves. There, a lot of people are insecure narcissists. Like that's literally what controls business. You know, it controls dating coaches, tarot readers, fucking life coaches, everybody. You know, like I know you mentioned astrology helping you level up. Can you do a video on what that looked like? I think so. um these guys be tripping. I have an old homeboy since high school, and he wanted to come out and declare his love for me, but he got a whole wife now, talking about some it's a scam. I married her because she need papers. It's a lie. It's a lie. He probably going through something with his wife right now. She's probably cheating on him, because something that I feel like a lot of women don't know is that a lot of men, when they start to reach out and like cheat on their wives or something, either they've always been a cheater or that woman is cheating on him already, or he feels like that. Like usually men cheat when they are feeling threatened, you know, or they feel like their home space is threatened, or they're just cheaters. I'm the type, oh, you the type of guy, you the type of girl that don't need a guy for shit. The type to go and say, hey, babe, I lost my job, and be like, no problem. Yeah, they be lying like hell. Like he said he realized I'm the one because he seen me glow up. Yeah, because he don't want you to get too rich to stop talking to him. Um, but yeah, a lot of men cheat. A lot of men cheat when they feel threatened. You know, like when they feel like their home life is threatened, or they feel like their girl is like leveling up, even if it's their wife, if they feel like their wife is like leveling up or something like that, because it's just like about it's insecure narcissism. It's just about feeling like you're powerful, feeling like you have that power or whatever. So if a guy's reaching out to you and he's trying to cheat on his girl with you, it's probably because she's probably cheating on him, or he feels like threatened, like his home life, some area of his life is feeling like really threatened. Um, because if they're comfortable with themselves, either in their confidence or in their marriage or in their relationships, they don't really care to do that. It's really that's insecure narcissism, you know. So, and they're always going to go back. They're always going to go back as soon as they feel that, as soon as they feel like they're empowered or something again. They're always going to go back. Let me see. Always Prometheus. Like, yeah, same thing with a lot of sugar daddies too. It's always like that. Usually, when a lot of married men like get sugar babies and stuff, usually their wives are cheating on them too. So, and that's why they can get away with it. Like, cause those women don't be caring. They already got the money. They already got half of everything. So, they don't really be caring. It's not because they're sneaking around and they sneaking and geeking. She probably knows. She just don't care. She's probably sleeping with somebody else anyway. But I'm not gonna lie, it still makes me feel like shit, even though he had the confidence to step out and try that with me. I take it as an insult. You should take it as an insult, but don't feel like shit about it. It's like guys are gonna try what they know has worked in the past. I'm pretty sure you're not the first person you tried that on, but it's probably worked a lot before, and he's probably just trying it again. That's all. That's all. Don't ever take what these guys are doing like to heart like that, because they're just trying what they either seeing somebody else try, or what has worked for them with some other like desperate woman before. It's nothing personal. It's not personal. Yes. This is true because they know women will ego trip off a married man approaching them. Yeah, when most of the time, I won't say all of the time because some people are just cheaters. But most of the time, yeah, they know, like, it makes some women who need to feel validated by that, like, feel special, you know? And they'll only go after the women that feel validated by that. They will only go after them. They're not going to go after somebody who doesn't care for that. They're not going to do that. I love you too. Um, how many days before chilling at somebody's crib? I don't really go by dates. I go by how much money and effort they put into me. So, you know, do with that what you will, because that's what matters to me. If he not putting in enough, if he ain't spending enough money, and I ain't seen enough effort, I don't know. I'm not finna show up to his crib expecting nothing different, you know. If a guy hasn't contacted you in a week, if a guy hasn't contacted you in a week and you need to move on, you can watch my video on ghosting, because I talked about that. I talk about that in a lot of videos, ghosting in games and how to get over ghosting and everything. But also, I would just, like, not even trip, because it's like a million other niggas. Like, it's like a million. So, um, getting flown out. Make sure he emails you the stuff, and make sure he emails you the information and it's in your name, not in his name. Make sure he emails you the stuff and it's in your name, connected with your phone number. So he should be asking you for your phone number, your email, and your name, your first and last name. Because if it's under his name, which it's going to be hard to even board if it's under his name, he can cancel it. Or that's just a scam. If he ordering something and it's under his name, that's a scam, you know. Also, you got to ask, like, how you getting from the airport. Like, when I get flued out, I had a driver come and pick me up, you know, and a translator, because he wanted to make sure that I was comfortable and I knew what I was doing, you know, and I wasn't scared. So they had a driver come pick me up with some flowers and everything. So, yeah. I mean, if you scared to give him your full name, don't be flying out nowhere with him. Seriously, for real. That's why you got to get to know these people before you fly out with them. Because if you scared to give him your full name, then that's already a red flag right there. You don't have to give him your whole, you know, my name is Imani Almazar, Backless, you know, Prometheus. You know, you don't have to give him your whole fucking name, but at least your first and last name. Yeah, if I don't trust him with my full name, I'm not flying nowhere with him. That's crazy. How do you tell a guy that he needs to put in effort and money needs to be spent? If you gotta tell him that, then you shouldn't even be talking to him. Seriously, it's not that hard. Dating's not that hard, you guys. If they can't ask you, like, what are you doing this week? Because I want to go out to dinner. That shit is not hard. It takes like 2 seconds to type. So I would just be like, nah, you know, you wasting a lot of my time in my inbox. You're wasting a lot of my time. I don't really feel like talking to you all the time. I would legit be telling niggas that. Like, I don't care. What are you gonna do? Fight me? Fuck, get the fuck out of my inbox. What are we talking about? You know, I'm not about to keep texting you every day. Who are you? You know, like, go away. Fuck. texting me all the time. Only people I talk to all the time is my clients. That's it. Um, yeah, if you don't trust them with your name, you shouldn't trust them with your life. Like, legit. Like, don't travel anywhere with them if you do not trust giving them your name. Seriously. Do not do that. Don't do that. But you know, every time that I was flown out, the guys, you know, they either paid for it, like gave me the money, or they booked it and they weren't coming anyway. They were just gifting me the trip. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of like couples trips because like I want to do what I want to do, and if what I want to do is like being a hoe, then I want to do that. You know, I'm not a big fan of that. But yeah, make sure you're comfortable with giving your name. Um, I'm about to start giving out my snap. No, give out your email. They know what that means. They be like, yeah, girl. So what's your number, girl? What's your number, girl? So I can text you. So I can talk you up all the time and waste your time. What's your number? You just gotta be like, I don't really know you like that, so maybe I could give you like my email or something until I meet you because I'm not sharing numbers like we're on tagged or some weird shit. I'm not on that weird shit. Make them feel weird. Make them niggas feel weird as fuck. When they not asking you on dates, when they're not when they're asking for your number but they're not trying to take you out, make them feel weird. It's like y'all most of y'all are adults, you know, like at least 19 and up. So make them feel weird. Like, you can't plan a date? Interesting. You know? Be like, funny to your boy, you know? I mean, you're an adult, I'm an adult, you can't plan a date. I don't know, man. Not really trying to come out my house for bullshit or text somebody I don't know and never met before. I don't know. I'm not doing it. Yeah, the ones who get angry about it, don't even talk to them because they probably wearing a Pikachu suit behind the screen anyway. Probably online on some weird shit like collecting numbers of women. Like, yeah, I got all these women texting me. Look at my phone, it's blowing up right now. You see my phone? This shit is dead. I do not even give out my number. I don't give out my number. Like, all the dudes that contact me, very select few are allowed to contact me, and the rest of them they can Google me, baby. That's what they can do. They want to find me. That's how they can find me. They can Google me. Fuck, I'm not texting. I'm not texting no bunch of dudes. Yeah, yeah. Hey, hello, good morning, man. Fuck you. When are we going out? Okay, like, not paying my phone bill just to be rapping to a bunch of dudes not making no plans. Like, I'm not. I did this the other day and he switched up fast fuck. Yeah, that's what they'll do. Make them feel weird. Make them feel weird. Let somebody else date the text man for text. Yes, yes. Like I'm telling you. Like you don't need to try too hard and shuck and jive to get him to take you on a date. Make him feel weird. This dude not planning no dates or nothing. Just be like, you know, actually, I'm not really that interested in talking to you anymore. This is getting annoying. Straight like that. Be like, look, I've never met you before, and I'm not really interested in continuing this conversation. You know? No, I don't use dating apps a whole lot, but that's just because I'm usually working with everybody else in their dating apps, so that's just why. But when I do use them, I don't never have a problem. I don't really be having a problem with guys asking me on dates. Actually, it was a bunch of guys that I actually just never showed up on dates with because I just didn't feel like it. But it wasn't like a problem with me getting dates. And normally, but also I feel like it's because I really don't like care to be talking too much to them. So they can tell that I really don't have time to talk to them like that and like be talking about bullshit or whatever people be talking about on dating apps or whatever. So they like plan it fast. You know, they get on it fast because they like clearly this girl has no time. She's not even answering me and it's been like 2 days. Like, so this one guy, he was working so hard to get me to come like on a date, and I feel so bad because I did stand him up like 3 times. And I feel really bad, but you know, such is life. Like, I don't always meet guys online. I meet guys everywhere. You know, I don't know. Maybe it's the way that I dress when I go out. What the way I dress when I go out is different from how I dress in like on my dating apps. My dating apps, I'm looking more formal and shit. So yeah, I meet guys everywhere. When I'm out in person, they're like, "Oh, wow, this girl!" Like this guy, he approached me. I walked into CVS, and this guy approached me. He was like, "Oh, wow, girl, you just look so interesting. What do you do? Like, you just look like you do something. What do you do?" And I was like, "Thank you." And I just, I just walked away. I just walked away. Like, I just walked away because I was just like, I don't know if this guy is drunk or something. Like, I don't know, but I just walked away. Um, but even on apps, they can tell by the way that I'm dressed for apps because I look more formal and shit. That I go to nice places and I dress well. Like this one guy, we matched right, and he said, he really changed up. He really changed up like when and this was on Bumble. I sent him like, "Hey, how are you?" or something. "What do you do?" Something like that. And he was like, "You know what? Actually, I could tell by your photos that I cannot afford to date you. So I'm sorry, but I'm just going to unmatch." And I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." I didn't even say nothing. I just let him unmatch. So that was it was like a less waste of a time for both of us, because my pictures communicated so well that I'm clearly not a broke bitch dating broke dudes. That he was just like, "Oh wow," but I didn't think he was going to be broke. I just thought, maybe he just thought I was like really really rich. I don't know, like. The same the places I used to go when I was like 19, 22 or whatever, I still go to those same places now. Like DC is like so small. So a lot of the same places. My areas is my favorite areas is like DuPont if I want to go party. But if I want to just go out to eat or something, then I'll go like around U Street or like different restaurants around the city. Now H Street is coming up. They got some nice spots that's like real busy because that was not it back in the day. That was whole crackhead city. That was straight crackhead city. I used to hate walking down H Street. And I grew up over there right off of 21st. I used to hate coming down H Street. But now it's like a club spot. So yeah, he knew what I was about for my pictures, so you know, he backed off, which was fine. He wasn't that cute anyway, so wasn't really tripping. Um How much do you think a guy should spend on taking you on a first date? I don't really like to say the prices. I don't like to say the prices. I like for them to plan it. It got to be something nice. It just got to be something really nice. I like nice places. Normally they are more expensive, and that's just what it is because I go to eat at these places, so they need to know some nice places too. I like men who have great taste in food and restaurants, which is not hard to find here. A lot of men in DC or like in cities specifically, they know great restaurants and great bars and just great shit to do because that's all we have. The cities are made for people to interact, to socialize, to be packed in fucking little ass places. So they know great restaurants and nice stuff that you can do, rooftop places that look over the city. You know, they know nice things. I don't really like to say the prices because that's up to them. That's up to them. Like that's up to them. I just know it better be nice. That's all I know. Did you ever deal with college boys or nah? Since their money is low. I was dating guys in college when I was like in high school, but that's because I knew a lot of like college guys and stuff, and we went to a lot of college parties and stuff illegally. So, but even then, they would still take me out on dates. It wasn't like, oh no, I'm too broke. Like no, like they literally would pick me up in their little parents' Mercedes or their parents' BMWs. Took their little allowance or whatever and was like, yeah, I'm taking Imani out on a date, or I met their parents or whatever, and then we went out on a date together. It's just that's why it's like so crazy that people are acting like, no matter where you come from or where your money is coming from or whatever, if they're broke or young or old or whatever, like it literally has never been a time at any age where a guy could not afford to take me on a nice date. Like even my first boyfriend could take me on a nice date. And he met my parents. Actually, our parents met each other, and before we were going on a date, we all met up, and we all shook hands and met each other and everything. And my parents was like, "Oh yeah, this is Imani," and like the guy, and like his parents knew about me, and she was like, oh yeah, that's the girl I'm always hearing so much about. And they shook hands. He took me on a date. Like they was like, oh yeah, well, you guys have a nice time. And I think we went to the movies and went out to eat. So like it's just never been a time that a guy cannot afford to take me on a date. So like now, I'm not dealing with that from adults. Like that makes no sense. Like I was going guys could afford to take me on dates in high school. I'm not gonna deal with like an adult man telling me he cannot afford a date. Like we didn't even have jobs. Like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna deal with an adult man like sitting here telling me, "Oh yeah, a date is too expensive, too risky, girl. This is way too risky for me. I don't like to take girls on dates because I want to make sure I like them first. Like, I'm not dealing with that from a whole adult man. What the fuck, like, I'm not doing that. Yep, I'm in college. He picked me up and took me to a nice restaurant. He's also way younger. Yeah, it's really not hard. Like, it's not that hard. Like, these dudes, like, I'm not going to sit here and fucking deal with that from an adult. Like, the fuck is that? Like, nigga, what are you? Are you like two kids in a fucking grown person's bodysuit or something? Like you can't afford or know how to plan a date? Like what the fuck is that? Oh yeah, this is the part. Look, and they planning. Let me see. They're planning to go to another planet to ask about themselves, and that shit is so hilarious to me. They're about to spend all of this money. They done had a fucking hologram talking to them and shit. About to spend all this money going to another planet, and them aliens about to shit on them. I just can't wait. A movie date in college is fine. I think that's a nice date. That's fine. It's these grown men that can't even afford the movies. That's a disgrace. Like, it's them. Like, oh yeah, and trying to take you on pre-dates, whatever the fuck that means. Like, your pre-date with me is the time that you approach me, okay? And you're talking to me, you're wasting my time, interrupting me on my night out. That's the pre-date, okay? That's the pre-date. We're talking right now. This is the date, okay? You got about 3 to 5 minutes to think of something that's going to make me give you my info. After that, no, I'm not talking. I'm not fucking talking. Oh yeah, it's Prometheus. And this man, he is so fine. Oh my god, I think he is so fine. I forgot his name. Not them. Oh shoot. Oh hey. So yeah, this is the guy. I forgot his name. Hopefully they show him again. But it's the little robot. The robot guy, he is so fine to me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, these let's go for coffee. Like, people in high school and in college are going to the movies, and these dudes are offering coffee dates. That's the problem. Not going to on a movie date in college, you know? Like, let's walk in the park. Let's go for a hike. Nigga, you could. That's what you say to him. That's what you say to him. Oh yes, Michael Fassbender or whatever his name is. He is so fine to me. Oh my god, he is so fine. And I found out he's an Aries too. He is so fine to me. Like, dudes don't even be. A lot of these dudes don't even be trying to plan a coffee date. They be trying to plan a cuddle date straight at their house. He is so fine to me. Anyways, I told him don't disrespect me with a date to IHOP and told me where to go, asked me where to go, and I chose a steakhouse. Yes. Yeah, they be trying, these grown ass men trying to have cuddle and smoking dates. $5 coffee dates, a hike date, a walking date. This shit is ridiculous. Okay, so since a lot of you guys are asking me about astrology, were we supposed to be talking about dating? Supposed to be talking about dating? Okay, so I'm gonna answer the questions. So what I did, I started learning about my own chart because I don't know about nobody else's. I'm telling you, the shit is confusing. I'm still learning about it. It's hard. I started learning about my own chart about 3 years ago. Oh, okay. He got large. Okay. See, I know. I sees them. I knows them. They know me. We know each other. Okay. So, I started learning about my chart about 3 years ago, and I really just started Googling it after I saw some tweet about people talking about birth charts on Twitter. And I wanted to learn about mine. And the first day I read that, y'all, I was like, wow, this makes so much sense, because I was like, I feel like I can never relate to a lot of cancer posts and everything like that. Like, not so much, not like, oh yeah, 0%, like this shit is trash. It was like, I was like, yeah, it just feels kind of off sometimes. I feel like I can relate better to other stuff. And so I looked at my chart, found out like all this stuff about me being, they were like, yeah, use Cancer, Sun, Virgo, Moon, Aries rising with the Capricorn, you know, Virgo, and all this stuff, right? Leo, Aries, all this stuff. And I was like, wow, that makes so much sense. And I'm still learning about it. I'm still learning a lot about it. And it helped me because it showed me like areas that I'm weak in. Like, it would talk about how I would have like these great ideas, but then sticking to them, or like pushing them all the way through. Like, I'll start it, but then I'll be like, yeah, I'm over this. That was in my chart, and that taught me. I started realizing, I was like, yeah, I do that a lot, and I need to stop doing that, you know, because I will get bored with a really great project very easily, you know, because I'll feel like, okay, I figured this out, I don't need to do this anymore. So I also realized, I also did my mom's chart, and I realized that, like, we have, besides our sun, moon, and rising, like the rest of that like tropical chart, like on the first side, was literally the same, which was so crazy, and it explained a lot. So it was like really cool, like seeing all of that stuff. And then I started looking at my friends' chart, my family's charts and stuff, and I realized like we had like, either some of my friends had like a Virgo moon or like a Cancer rising or something like that, and it was like how we worked together, or we had the same Jupiter or something like that. And it made it more effective because we started talking about ways that we work together, and then we all started improving. But it's really just a tool when you're learning about yourself and how you work, how you love, your success. Let me see what else, like your sexuality. And the sexuality one, there's a girl, I think her name is Black Woman Cry on Twitter. She's always doing amazing threads. And yes, it's your blueprint. She's always doing amazing threads to explain it even deeper, because I just learned like last week how my sexuality, or how my chart plays a big part in me being a dating coach and my dating life. You know, like literally my chart is one of a dating coach, which is kind of freaky. So and yeah, that's how I started learning about it and everything. But I don't really use it to like focus on guys, or like how I connect with them, or anything like that, or love, or anything like that, because honestly, you know, my philosophy is like, if he's not doing the right things, then I don't give a damn what his chart says. Like, he needs to be doing the right things. Like, that's just it. What I used was Cafe Astrology, and then there's like other birth chart websites that I use. I'm always like trying different ones because I want to see what they all say, because everybody has like a different interpretation. And I also, or like longer or shorter interpretations. Then I also follow a lot of astrologists on Twitter. And I also read a lot of articles about certain placements in my chart. Like, it literally requires a lot of Googling, a lot of reading, and wanting to know like areas, you know, even like I learned that I have a Leo Mercury, right? And it makes so much sense because the way that I talk is very straightforward. And they were like, yeah, you could use this to empower people. Ooh, you know how to speak to people and empower them. And I was like, oh, that's so crazy, because that's literally my job. So it was like a lot.